Show me the play. I really love you, Deja. I love you, Deja. Just give me all your love. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Deja, and if you're watching this video, you're probably interested in getting or installing DIY micro locks. So I wanted to do a quick video on like how I did mine, and maybe just answer some questions that people might have if they're considering doing the DIY micro locks. So for starters, it took me about 16 hours to do mine. I broke it up into 2 days, so about 8 hours the first day and 8 hours the second day. I took a lot of breaks, so it probably doesn't fully break down to 16 hours, but that's about what it is. I tried to subtract the time that I like took breaks and like ate and stuff like that, but for the most part I would say about 16 hours to do them. I did 2-strand twists, as you can see. So I did 2-strand twists, and I used about the 1/2 inch parting size. I can link below the videos that I watched for inspiration. I saw this video where the lady took a piece of paper and actually drew out the parting size. So that's what I did. I just took this old earring card and I drew out 1/2 inch parting size, and that's kind of how I did it. So I would actually line this up with my hair and used it to part. Now in the front, my parts are actually a little bit smaller just because of the way my hair is in the front, and like in some places it's a little thinner than in others. So whereas in the back the parting is 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, in the front is probably like 1/2 inch by like, I don't know, but it's not fully 1/2 by 1/2. But I mean, they still look pretty consistent all around. There are some that are just a little bit smaller than others, just because like maybe I don't have as much hair in that space, but for the most part they're pretty consistent all the way around. As of now, it's been about a week since I installed them, so my sleep routine has pretty much been putting the scarf, and I recorded a video of me taking everything off. So I will put my scarf on around the edges, and then I will put my bonnet on over top of that. The reason I do it that way is because I like to kind of lay down the front. Otherwise it'll like, I wake up and it'll be like, you know, everywhere. So I kind of put the scarf down to lay it down. Plus I don't like to put the bonnet directly on the edge of my hair, because sometimes when I wake up it'll look like it's thinning out, but that I kind of felt like that's what the scarf has been doing too. So the scarf and the bonnet sometimes can make my edges feel like they're thinning out. So I'm gonna have to find a new sleep routine. If anybody has any suggestions, just let me know in the comments. I can't pineapple my hair right now because maybe it's just me, but like whenever I put my hair up like in a ponytail or in a pineapple, it kind of just stays in that place. So every morning I will find myself having to like pull it all down, drench it with water, and like I do spray it with water already, but I will now have to worry about like really taming it before I go to work. So I avoid pineappling unless I'm planning on wearing it in that style for the day. I also have a satin pillowcase, but I don't like to sleep without my scarf or my bonnet and just sleep like bare on the pillowcase, because then I will also have to worry about like my hair just like looking like standing up all over my head. Like I don't want to go to work and there's like pieces flying away. So I sleep with the scarf or the bonnet to try to keep it as tame as I can get it. So when I installed these twists, I actually the only product I used was Blue Magic hair grease. So this is the the Blue Magic hair grease that I used. The reason why I use this, because I know it's like, what, like you never hear about people using hair grease to install their locks, but I did because, well, first off, I wanted to not have as many products, so I didn't want to use like some heavy twisting cream or something like that, or some heavy locking gel. So I just use a little bit of grease to kind of put a little moisture into the hair. So I spray it with water, and I put some just a little bit of grease on there just to moisturize it. And just knowing my hair needs a little more TLC. So I couldn't just install it with just the water. I needed just a little bit something else. That's how my hair has always been. I always needed some type of like really moisturizing product. And I don't have any concerns for the grease or anything. I'm pretty sure when I do my first wash, it'll wash out pretty good. But also we'll see how that works. Like I said, I don't really have any concerns for using the grease, but like if you're watching this video trying to figure out what you should do, honestly just do what's best for your hair. If grease has never been that girl for you, then don't use grease. Use some other twisting product or twisting lock-in gel or something like that. There are so many other videos where they recommend some different products, but just wanted to let you guys know what I use, and that was just a little bit of grease. Honestly, you could use oil instead, but I chose to use grease over oil because oil can like, as we know, back in the day, our parents and grandparents used to put grease in our hair and it would last. Versus oil, if you put oil in there, then you'll have to put some more oil in there in like a day or two. I wanted it to last just because I knew it would be a while before I would be washing my hair. So I just wanted something in there. And like I also plan to like spray it daily or every other day, spray it. And then what I did in the past is I would put oil in my hair. I would put oil in the palm of my hand, and then after I spray it, I will do something like this with the prayer hands. So yeah, I've done that in the past, but I really wanted to use the grease. I wanted to see what that was like. And so far, I don't have any complaints with the grease. I think they feel pretty decent. They don't feel like heavier weight now. They don't feel super greasy. So it's not like when I touch my hair that I'm pulling off a bunch of grease on my hand. So I feel like that's fine. As far as how I plan to maintain the locks as they grow out, as I get a lot of new growth, I am actually planning on retwisting. I know most people interlock, and like that's how they retighten their hair when they have micro locks, but I want to retwist because so this is actually my third time installing locks into my hair. I'll insert like a quick picture of the other 2 times that I inserted that I installed locks in my hair. The first time I had about 112 locks. The second time I had about 76 locks. So I'll probably do a video. I'll do a separate video on why I took down those previous locks, why I decided to do more locks this time. I'll probably do a whole sit down video on that. But for now, I think I just wanted to retwist because I'm like, I have not proven to myself that I can commit to these styles. So I don't want to go right in interlocking and then changing my mind and taking them out. Now, I don't have any intentions on taking them out right now. But like I also said that the last 2 times that I did locks. So I just want to make sure that like this is really what I want to do. And once I'm like dead set on it and I'm 100% sure, then I'll maybe interlock. But for now, I'm just gonna keep on retwisting as I go because I just don't want to change my mind again. Like it's not my intention to change my mind, but it happens sometimes. So I am probably going to do my first wash after like 6 weeks. That's what I've done in the past with the other 2 lock sets. So probably 6 weeks I'll do the first wash. I don't think I'm going to retwist that soon. Maybe I might wait until like I don't know, maybe I might wait 2 months until I retwist, but it just kind of depends. We'll see what the new growth is looking like, and then I'll make up a decision at that time on if I want to actually retwist right then. I mean, if I want to retwist when I wash. So I did actually already count the locks, but I was thinking of recounting them just because I'm not sure if I got everything when I did it the first time. I was going to recount them on camera. So if you're interested in seeing how many locks I have, stay tuned for the next video, because that's when I'll do the actual lock count. And then when I do the lock count, that'll probably be the same video when I talk about the 2 previous lock sets. So stay tuned if you want to hear more about that. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching. I plan on uploading more micro lock content just as a beginner doing this. You guys can follow me along my journey, and you can leave tips and tricks below if you have if you also have micro locks, or if you're thinking about micro locks, any information you want to share with me and then anybody else, just go ahead and leave that in the comment section. All right, thanks for watching.